Hey everybody! This is my first time live streaming while walking. I'm going to call this walk and talk. Hopefully I'm going to keep doing this for a while. I don't know if anybody's out there. But I want to get some information out. I was just on the Fox 22 News with Blake Lipton and Gina, and we were talking about Healing Strong. And so I kind of want to get some information about Healing Strong out there. It's something that I'm really passionate about. I've been looking for, let's just say, I've got my website, I haven't been blogging much, but I want to get back to it, and I just was confused about what direction I should take. I am definitely very much a health advocate. I love making things that taste good, but that are also healthy, that make you feel good, healing foods. So the beginning showed up. I don't know what's up with Facebook, it just went off, but it's back on again. And so I went to my doctor. I had, I say always seek medical advice, go to your doctor. First of all, don't be afraid of cancer. All right, please don't be afraid. It's nothing to be afraid of. They try to put fear in your mind. They make you feel like you have to rush into things and take immediate action. Cancer doesn't happen overnight. It is a long process. It's a buildup in your system, toxins, lifestyle, and you have time to make a decision. Please don't feel like you're rushed. I know these doctors try and make everybody feel like they got to be rushed into it, and you hear cancer and you fear right away. You're afraid, and your family's afraid, your friends are afraid for you, and you take drastic action. Sometimes out of fear we take the wrong actions. So just take a deep breath. That's what I did, and I was lucky. It was the beginning stages. Some people aren't as fortunate. But don't let fear overtake you. That's my first piece of advice. I had surgery, I had a lumpectomy, and they didn't get clear margins, so then I had a second lumpectomy. And it's kind of funny because after the first one, I thought, I'm not going back again. There's no way in hell they're going to get me back there. But my doctor was just wonderful, and he convinced me, you need to get this done. So I had the second lumpectomy. And we had clear margins. I think we did have one atypical cell, but that's not unusual. And anyway, so then my doctor asked me to go see the oncologist. And my doctor's so wonderful here in Maine, just amazing, Eastern Maine. And so I told him, yes, I will go see the oncologist. I went, I talked to the first oncologist about hormone therapies. Tamoxifen was one of the drugs they wanted me to take, and the side effects are secondary cancer. So I decided, you know what, I don't want to chance secondary cancer, so I turned the hormones down. So then they said, well, you definitely need to have radiation. So the next day I went and saw the radiologist, and I found out that radiation has side effects as well. Side effects. Scary, worse than possibly cancer itself. So, I don't know, I didn't feel like it was for me. It might be for some people, but it just wasn't for me. So I decided, you know what, I had gone the natural route. When I was diagnosed, I radically changed my diet. I cut everything out. Cut out dairy, cut out gluten, cut out sugar. That's some nasty stuff. So I cut that out, and it's hard to cut out, but I did it. And I was eating a lot of whole foods, trying to eat healing foods. I didn't know anything about really nutrition. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm a chef. But I learned quickly. Started doing a lot of research, went online. And so when I went back for my mammogram, my yearly mammogram, after all this, I was deathly afraid. I thought, oh my God, you know what? I haven't done what the doctors told me to do. And there was a chance, it's a risk you take. But I felt good. I felt like I was on the right path. I went for my mammogram, and I found out that I was clean. So I was really happy about that, thank God. So then, fast forward, a few months ago, I was doing a cooking class. And I thought, after my cooking class, I was telling my students we had an ancient grains class, which was a lot of fun. And if anyone's interested in my cooking classes, I've got cooking classes listed on my site. I'm going to be doing some more in the spring. But we were doing an ancient grain class, and I was telling the students, not my story, I tell everybody my story. And then I said, you know what? After the class, I thought, I want to do a class and donate some proceeds to cancer research. Thing is, I don't want to donate to conventional research. They get enough money. They have so much money for research. It's crazy if you knew the amount of money. I'll get some statistics and numbers and inform you in another chat, but a lot of money goes to conventional. But I didn't want to give to that. I wanted to give to holistic. So I Googled holistic cancer support groups, and I found healingstrong.org. Healingstrong.org, I believe it was formed in Georgia by a few ladies who had cancer and dealt with it. And it's 100% volunteer driven. So I found out about it, and I found out there was a group in Cape Elizabeth, Maine. So I called the lady, Kathy. Her name's Kathy too, coincidence. And she had breast cancer. And Kathy actually healed her breast cancer through, and diabetes as well, through diet and lifestyle changes completely. So she is a success story. So I talked to her. I said, what about this Healing Strong org? And she gave me the details. I thought, wow, you know what? We could use one up here in northern Maine. So I applied, and then I was given the go-ahead, and I had my group formed. And you can look up Healing Strong on Facebook. They've got a page, Healing Strong Connect. A lot of information. They have a lot of great speakers. This is all evidence-based, by the way. Anything that they talk about, it's all evidence-based. And there's a lot of evidence out there that nutrition and lifestyle does affect disease, okay? It does affect health. If you're not taking care of yourself, you're going to get sick. If you don't take care of your car, it's going to break down. If you don't take care of your body, it's going to break down. It's all what you put into it. That's what you get out. So I decided to start this Healing Strong group in Bangor, Maine. We have our first meeting Sunday at Hudson University, Richard E. Dec Center. And I'm really excited. I've got a few people who have been talking about this. I've met quite a few people that actually have breast cancer. I've met people that have healed themselves from cancers, diseases naturally, even here. So it's very, very exciting. So I'm looking forward to getting this group started. And I'm also going to start focusing, like I said, I want to start focusing my foods more on things that are healing, things that make you feel good, things that give you energy. There's not enough of that in this world. I really think that we've become a toxic society. Everything going on around us is toxins. Doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on, there's toxic stuff everywhere. People are just basically unhappy, and it's sad to see, and I think there has to be a little bit more positive stuff in the world. And I'm going to be one of those people that brings some positivity to this world. So, I'm really excited to talk about, foods that make you feel good, give you energy, taste good. Everybody thinks, healthy food, tastes like cardboard. No, it doesn't. All right, if it tastes like cardboard, then you're eating the wrong things. Healthy food should taste really good, and it should make you feel good. Now, people say, okay, well, I don't know, does food really affect your health? Well, think about this. You eat junk food. What are you getting nutritionally out of junk food? You're not getting anything. You're not getting a damn thing, honestly. You're just filling yourself, you're just satisfying your taste buds. That's about it. But nutritionally, you're not getting what you need. So when you eat food that doesn't satisfy your body, you crave more food. And it's pretty ironic that, the food industry, they put salt, sugar, purposely on food. Of course, we want to make it taste good. Everybody want more, but it doesn't really fill you up, doesn't really give you the nutrition you need. So if you eat nutritional, dense foods, you're going to be more satisfied. You'll be able to eat less. You're going to feel more energy. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to heal yourself from things if you stay on the right path and you try and get more of that. So even if you don't have real healthy habits now, It's easy. Just start adding some in. If you crowd out those bad foods, use really good foods, you're going to start seeing a difference. So I say get some good clean water. I just purchased a ProPure. I'm so excited with ProPure coming. It's a really great filter system. Berkey's another great filter system that you can get. Just get a really good water filter, because we don't know what's in our water. And I don't care who does the tests, we don't know. We really don't. And since your body is made mostly of water, you want to make sure that you get enough water and clean water, good water in your system. So that's coming next week. I can't wait. I'm drinking bottled water. Of course, the jury's out on that too, because plastic, but whatever. So anyway, so I just kind of wanted to go on these little walk and talks. If anybody's out there and wants to comment, if anybody has any questions, healingstrong.org, it's all over the country, not just in Maine. You can look it up online, healingstrong.org, and there's a little, on the front page, you've got a video. The video is just beautiful. I'm going to sound like a sap, but every time I watch it, I cry. It's amazing. If you go on there, there's a little groups tag, and if you hit that groups tag, you're going to be able to click to use the map, and you can move it around and see your area in your city. If there's a Healing Strong group somewhere in your city or near you, just click on it. It gives you the information of the leader. It gives you their contact information. I've got mine up there. Kathy has hers up there. Like I said, my meetings are going to be the first Sunday of every month on Sundays, first Sunday of every month. And from 2 to 3 p.m. at Hudson University, Richard E. Dec Center. Kathy is in Cape Elizabeth. I'm not sure where she's having her meetings, but you can contact her through the group page. And her meetings are the last Wednesday of every month down in Cape Elizabeth, near Portland. I've never been to Cape Elizabeth, I don't think, unless I drove through it and didn't know. So she's got her groups. And we're probably going to coordinate, I think we'll coordinate something where I go down to one of her group meetings and she comes up to one of my group meetings, just kind of help each other out, support each other. Healing Strong is pretty good. They've got a great, if anybody's interested who wants to, if you don't have a Healing Strong organization in your area and you want to form one, just go on there and you can request to be a leader. If there's no leader in your area, then they'll give you the go-ahead. And you can form your own group. They give you there's a little bit of a cost, and it was under $100. They give you a book, a curriculum, which is fantastic. You can follow curriculum right to a T if you want. They give you all the information, what to do with your meeting, how to get it started. They give you beautiful cards. It is faith-based, so there's some prayer. And they give you recipes to share, healthy recipes to share, just lots of information. They give you a really good guide on how to go about having the meeting. This weekend I'm going to be like the resource hunter for the weekend, because I got to get all my resources together. You want to try and have local resources, and that's what we're going to have in our group, local resources for anybody who comes. It's not just for cancer, it's for any disease, any chronic disease that anybody's dealing with. So I'm going to have a list of resources for holistic healing, things you can do locally, anything from chiropractors to meditation. I'm actually I'm a Young Living distributor if anybody's interested in some really fantastic essential oils. I've also gotten into LifeVantage. So I've got some supplements, which are fantastic and have me feeling pretty good lately these days. Keeping me young, hopefully. So, there's going to be a lot of resources for people in these meetings. It's going to be a really great support group for anybody who's going through any kind of disease, specifically cancer, but any kind of disease. And then if anybody's using conventional methods, if someone you know is using a conventional method, they're going through chemo, radiation, it is so important to have the support. When I went through mine, I had so much support from friends and family It was unbelievable. And if it wasn't for those people and the support, I wouldn't have made it through, honestly. So you need to have that support system, and that's what this is. This is going to be a support system. And it's amazing because when you don't follow a conventional method, they fire you. If you say, no, I don't want surgery, I don't want this, I don't want the chemo, the doctors will actually just say, goodbye, they'll let you go. And then you're basically drowning because you have nowhere to look for the support. So that's what this is for. This is to give people support where they don't have it. People who have no hope. If there's nothing they can do for you, if the doctors say, sorry, you got stage 4, it's over. What do you do? Well, come to Healing Strong, okay? We are going to give you support. We are going to help you try to find ways to make a difference, to give you quality of life. That, to me, is the most important thing. I mean, quantity is important, but man, quality is the most important. So we're going to help you. We're going to support you. And even if you're going through therapy, you need support. You need emotional support. You need to know about, what can I do to decrease the stress in my life? Because stress, and if you're undergoing those conventional therapies, you're going to have tons of stress. So this will be a wonderful way for you to help alleviate some of that stress. Come to our groups, share your story. I'm going to share mine. I got a bunch of wonderful people that are coming. I'm sure they'll be open to share theirs. And it's going to be an amazing journey. I'm really excited. Actually, I'm really excited about doing this walk and talk too. This is kind of fun. I'm getting a walk in and I'm getting information out to you people. Hey, Bethany! Yay! Thanks for checking it out. Yeah, check it out. Let people know if you know somebody. I'm just home. I got to keep walking. If you know somebody who's dealing with disease, and I'm telling you, cancer, 1 in 2 people in their lifetime is going to have. Okay, I went out again. Facebook. If you give me some love, people, I don't know if they'll let me keep going. They're not stopping me. If you know somebody that needs the support, that needs some help, just let them know about healingstrong.org. Seriously, it is an amazing. I am so excited about this organization and what they stand for. And hey, Tammy, good morning. So I'll walk a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm really excited. This Healing Strong thing is it's going to help so many people. People who have lost hope. There are people who I know, just lost hope. I know somebody that he had a family member who was diagnosed with cancer, and they told her, 5 months with chemo, 3 months without. So she decided that she wanted quality of life. She said, I'm going to go. I'm not going to have the chemo. I'm not going to have the treatments. I want my quality of life. I want to live the best I can for the next 3 months. There was nothing. She didn't know about Healing Strong. I wish I'd known. I would have reached out. I think she left before I was even starting this thing, but, people like that, there's no hope. Like, okay, you know what? I got no hope. If just possibly could have reached out, something like that. They need help. They need support. They need something to give them hope, and that's what this is all about. This is about hope, okay? This crazy world we live in, I mean, whatever's going on, you know what? I don't concern myself with it because I care about my people, my family. If everybody would just take care of themselves, put themselves in a better place, all right? You can't lift up people if you're at the bottom. You got to bring yourself up. Bring yourself up because then you can help people get up. Don't let yourself get down. It's hard. I know there's a lot of negativity and stress in this world. You can't let yourself be beat down by people or by disease, okay? You need to lift yourself up. You're the one who has to do it. No one can do it for you. There is support. There's support for you. So reach out. Don't be afraid. Don't close yourself in. Don't feel, when I was diagnosed, I just felt lost. I lost control of my life. What am I doing? I thought I was doing everything right. And I still got cancer, but you know what? I had, toxins. I had things, and I love sweets, so you know what? Maybe there were some things I could have done better. But now, I'm on a mission. God put me here, I'm on a mission, and I'm going to help a ton of people. So please, if you know somebody who needs help, please share this video with them. Let them know that there is hope. Let them know that there are these groups all over the country forming, if there is not one. And hey, Tammy, I gotta tell you, there's none in Massachusetts. I can't believe it. There's not a Healing Strong in Massachusetts. And I don't think Vermont either. But New Hampshire, I think, has one. Or is it Vermont and New Hampshire doesn't? No, maybe it's New Hampshire. I don't think Rhode Island has one. New York only has a couple. I'm really kind of shocked. But, yeah, so just get the word out there, spread the word, share this video, please. Let people know that there is hope. There's hope. Don't let cancer scare you. I got to get back in, so peace out. God bless everybody. And I will talk to you again, because I'm going to try and keep walking and getting some exercise and talking to you until it gets really too cold. Even then, I might try. It might be freezing. It'll be interesting. All right, bye, everyone.